What is up, guys? Welcome on back to Tech Talk Vids, and in today's video we gotta talk about this as we get it into focus. Is it gonna stay in focus? Uh-oh, I think my camera is tripping. You want to know a camera that doesn't trip? The Galaxy S24 Ultra. Well, let's get straight into it as we jump onto the food stamp desk. And look, I love the phone. All right, I really do. Whether it's reading Google reviews, whether it's roasting companies online, all that other good stuff that you guys know me for, I can tell you this about this phone. All right, if you're a content creator, if you're coming from Apple and you need a phone that is, I don't want to say Apple-esque or Apple-light, but you need a phone that you can do everything, and I mean everything on, making this basically a computer in your pocket with DeX. Yeah, that's like, there's a whole desktop mode. Like, there's a whole thing with this phone. The titanium, the lightness in the hand to the size of the phone, how it feels, the S Pen ability, which I think I've used 3 times, maybe 4 times since I've had it, not often. You know, it is water resistant. It does have that over the S24. I mean the OnePlus 12. But I will say this when it comes to this phone. The battery life for me, 30 days in, is wanting for me. It's just not great compared to, and it's because I'm spoiled with the OnePlus 12. The OnePlus 12's battery life is just bananas compared to this phone. All right, it just is. One of the things that this phone does get right, though, is the cameras, and it is the reason why it's still here. When it comes to having just a phone I could pull out of my pocket, no gimbal needed, I don't have to set up, plug in my mics, do all this other stuff like I do have to do with the OnePlus 12. This one, I can just use it raw dog, butt naked, and it will it just works. And some people will get that reference and other people won't. But I will tell you this thing is absolutely great, and spoiler, it works great in hot tubs. People will say, what about performance? Is it quick? You know, one of the things I can say about this over I had with the S23 Ultra, S22, and the likes are, it absolutely is great. If you can get an unlocked variant, I recommend it more over the carrier variant, just because like they'll constantly install crap you don't want, like Candy Crush and other stuff, and that's new for me with an Android phone. Granted, I usually buy my phones unlocked and not through a carrier. It is what it is. Now, while this one is unlocked, I did purchase this one through a carrier, but I do use it on Verizon and T-Mobile. This thing has been extremely snappy. This is my quote-unquote gambling phone. You can see I got the Caesar Sports app right there. I do most of my player props, game picks, things of that nature. The anti-glare screen, yes, I don't have a screen protector on this phone because I actually like that feature. That anti-glare, if I do that with any other phone, this thing looks like absolute dog crap. With a screen protector on it, if you're in there and you just get that glare, the fact that however they figured that out, that is a dope feature. I can definitely say that for sure. That is a dope feature. I just love this phone. Using it as like a secondary camera for when I'm doing, you know, laptop reviews, and I have one of those over there I got to get into here shortly. And another one on a box I haven't even taken out. I love that I can use this as like a second camera, and the quality I get out of this camera at 8K rivals my Sony a7 III's in 4K. And when I put them together and I put it into like DaVinci or Final Cut if I'm on the MacBook, it just looks absolutely flawless. It does. Overall, I have no complaints over this phone outside of the battery life. That's my biggest gripe with this. The signal issues have gone away since the updates. I know I wasn't the only person that does YouTube that had issues with the signal here. Now it's full pretty much all the time. I really don't have any problems. I don't know if that's just a placebo and they just made the signal full now with the update and we're still only getting 2 bars or what, but it is what it is. So there you guys have it. that's my thoughts and impressions after a month using the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Like I said, it's a great phone for what it is, okay? Dext, unbeatable feature. I might do a full video on that if you guys want to see that. Dext, what a great feature. Cameras on this thing, absolutely phenomenal. No issues there. Let me put the food stamp desk up. The water resistance, key. Definitely has that over the OnePlus 12. But for the money, when you're looking at $1,100, pushing into $1,200 if you don't have a trade-in with Samsung, there are some good carrier deals, but if we're just talking about unlocked versus unlocked, this compared to the OnePlus 12, which has the same or better specs than this for almost $500 less, maybe if Samsung updates their pricing a little bit on this, it would be much more of a recommended device. I still recommend it if you're a content creator and you want something that you can actually create content on and run your entire YouTube channel on. This one right here. This one, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, all day. It's just this one out of those three phones, my 15 Pro Max, my OnePlus 12, and this, which are my 3 daily carries. Occasionally I'll use the Z Fold 5. But out of those phones, the OnePlus and the iPhone last me throughout the entire day, and I don't have to worry about having to plug this in. And like the charging time, there's just so much stuff that Samsung could get better on this. And I know they'll say, well, wait till next year. I hear that every year. I don't care. Do I still recommend the phone? Of course I do. If you're a massive power user like me, you might want to bring a battery pack if you're going to use this phone all day. Just my opinion. You don't have to like it. I don't care. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give this big video a big thumbs up like it disrespected your mama. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And until next time, stay petty, my friends.